Derek E. Moore here, President and CEO of Building Maintenance of Tomorrow. We're excited to introduce you to our deep cleaning training video. We're going to show you the proper way to deep clean student housing units. We're going to show you 4 particular areas: the common areas and the bedrooms, the kitchen, the bathrooms, and the flooring. We'll show you the best way to sequence the cleaning procedures, and we'll also show you the best tools to use to get the job done. So Peter, take it away.
All right, welcome to the common room. We'll go through the technique, but before I go through the technique in the common room, I want to talk about some of the tools. For the tools selection for this room, we should have a mild degreaser. We should have at least a microfiber towel, something to do some detail work with. I happen to have a microfiber fan cleaner here, help me in the high places. A single edge razor to help get some of the detail stuff off. You might find it on the windows, you might find it in the tracks itself. Always good to have there. We talked about the safety glasses and a squeegee to wash the windows down, squeegee them down. Behind here, I have the microfiber tool. We're going to use this for washing the walls as well as doing the baseboards. Okay, so as we come over to the windows, we want to do both sides of the blinds. We want to be very careful. Maintenance has already come in and removed the deficient ones, so the ones that are in here are the ones that are going to be staying. So we want to use our microfiber towel and our degreaser. We want to come off both sides. So we'll get this side first. We'll flip that back around. Once that's all finished, we're going to carefully take that up, put it over this side so that we can come in and do our windows. Bring a squeegee with you so that you can squeegee that down. Make sure everything is nice and dry. And then as our final, we come in here and we clean our windowsill and the bottom of the window itself. If there's something on the screen, a lot of heavy dusting and so forth, take the time to clean that for them. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so now we're going to go after these walls. We want to start at the edge and work our way towards the window. We're going to work from the least dirty to the most. I've chosen as my weapon a microfiber mop. I'm going to pre-treat it with some degreaser and off I go. Starting at the top, working my way back. So these tight areas like that, you may want to come back and detail later, and then we want to make sure that we get the baseboards also. At this point, we've had all the furniture moved toward the middle of the room to allow you access to the outside all the way around. So it's really important that we have that furniture in the middle of the room before we even start the process. So we're in the kitchen now. We're going to go over some of the tools that we're going to use to conquer this beast. Obviously we want the gloves, we want the glasses, single edge, microfiber, a degreaser, a variety of brushes to get the detail work done, a pumice stone, as well as a step ladder because we're going to do some lighting work. So we're going to talk about the process now in the kitchen. We've talked about the tools already. So we're taking a degreaser and we're going to degrease the top of the cabinets, inside the cabinets, on the back of the door, on the outside of the door, underneath. All of this needs to be done well. So it looks that good when we're done. Come back here, we have a sink that we're going to be working. You may want to have a pumice stone on that. We also have a variety of detail brushes. Whatever's needed on that, we need to get that thing looking that good again. Come back here to the microwave. The microwave will be open. You'll take that out. You use the degreaser one more time and make sure that that's good and clean, as well as the stove. The stove may have drip pans that need to be put in, but as we get to the inside of the stove, we want to make sure that we've grabbed our pumice stone. We'll show you the detail on that. Alrighty, so the process on the stove, the most success that we've had is with the pumice stone. Rather than messing around with the chemicals, waiting all the time for it to activate and so forth, we can come in with a pumice stone. So here we go, the big beast in the room. We want to make sure that that fridge is cleaned and sanitized, both inside and out. It should look this good when we're done. Any food that's in here is in the trash can. As with everything else that we've seen in this room, we want to make sure that everything is removed because sometimes they'll leave a couple of gifts for us. So we want to make sure that we roll this out. We want to clean the underneath and the back side of this as well as the front and the inside. Okay, before we leave the area, we want to make sure that we get the light up on the ceiling. So make sure you have a step ladder. They will not be provided. Come up here, take the lens off, get it washed off, and then get it back up in the position. Next, we're in the bathroom. As we're going in, we want to make sure that we select the right tools. So we're going to take a variety of brushes depending on what's needed in there. We're also going to take our pumice stone, that's our friend, microfiber towels, a bucket to rinse with, and some very active bathroom cleaner. So the first thing we would suggest is to follow me. So you saw that I had a pumper of bathroom cleaning solution. We want to make sure that we get this nice and wet. This is a pre-treat that we want to do first. We would like this restroom to look as good as this one does right now when we're done. So we're going to treat the walls, we're going to treat the base, we're going to treat the entire fixture area, and we're going to let that dwell on there. We'll come back and scrub appropriately. While you're here, get the commode. All right, now that we've had the cleaning solution on the surface for a period of time, we want to come in and we want to agitate it. Then we want to make sure that we rinse it. That's what the bucket's for. We're just going to take fresh water from the faucet itself, roll it down there, make sure we get that all rinsed nice and clean. Do the same thing with the commode. We come back, we will need the pumice stone to get inside the rim in there, makes that all nice and shiny. But right up above that is an intake fan. We want to make sure that we get that, so bring your microfiber towel and make sure that that's cleaned up also. Okay, so as we're getting ready to leave the room, we have flooring to do. We want to start with the soft flooring. We'll make sure all of our furniture is in the middle of the room. We're suggesting you use a backpack. If you use a backpack, you can do a variety of additional things. Not only soft surface to hard surface, but you can also be getting the vents, you can be getting your baseboards, you can be doing your walls. It's a very efficient tool for you in this environment. So, if you don't have a backpack, then you're going to need an upright vacuum, and you're also going to need a broom. We are responsible for mopping all of the hard surfaces. So, make sure that you have mopping equipment. It could look like this, it could be a microfiber setup, whatever your best is. But we want you to have something to agitate the floor with. There are going to be some marks on there. We're responsible for getting it the best we can get.
Now, wasn't that training video fun? Deep cleaning college dormitories. You gotta love it. Now remember, visit us at our website at www.bmotw.com. And remember, we create clean, safe places.